Well, welcome to my testing track that I have. Each locomotive that I work on, I try to do a premium install with them. I do things like take extra time to mount the decoders, make sure that there's serviceability in the future. For example, I don't have anything actually secured down on this particular locomotive, like the boiler or anything, and it's missing several parts still. But as you see, the decoder is actually mounted on little standoffs and protected inside. Each of the wires is nicely cleaned up and all basically pre-wired. I'm still doing some tuning on the sound project, and from there. Now, Zimo by default does not have a Mikado sound project. Well, using a European or the French Mikado sound project, which didn't have some of the whistles and some of the other things, I have created my own sound project. And because this is my own sound project, what I'm trying to do is, with different locomotives, I will add a different whistle, just to make it very unique to that particular locomotive. Now, in my sound projects, I'm also now starting to program the actual sound project with the locomotive number. So by default, whatever is on the cab is what's going to be what you're going to see. So this locomotive is 2310 or 2310. That is its DCC address. If you reset the decoder to reset it, or the sound project, it will maintain all of those settings that I've done. A couple of things I have to tune still is the chuff, making sure it's timed correctly. To start with, what we want to do is turn on the sound. And in this case, I use F8 to turn on the sound. I don't have the smoke mounted yet, so I'm not even going to demo that. This is getting pulsed smoke that'll sequence with the chuff. The smoke generator is there, it's just not actually mounted properly. And then you turn on the lights, you hear the dynamo power up. The lights are directional, the cab light comes on, and the firebox will flicker. Let's see what else we have going here. We have our bell. And these big Mikados and big locomotives like this, they're all air actuated bells. They aren't hand run. The whistle on this one, I have a couple of whistles. I have a longer whistle and a shorter whistle. Some of the other features I've added are volume control and a couple of other fun things. There will not be a physical volume control added to this locomotive. It's digital. I will have it so it can operate in analog mode, but you just can't, it doesn't have the reed switches or anything else connected. So let's go ahead and back it up. Give you a basic. With my testing, I test out the chuff, I test out its functionality in running, make sure that it can run successfully through switches and you know, not clean track work. This is and so far it's, you know, my testing. Now my track is very, very hot today. I mean, it's over 100 degrees in temperature. So I don't know what the temperature on my track is, but I'm sure it's not cold by any stretch, because it's been sitting in the sun basically all day long here. And the locomotive works fine. You can hear it coming up a little bit here. Now there's a few things I'll finish up on the locomotive before it's sent off to the customer, and before I do a final review of all the different aspects of the sound project. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.